Coming up next is Little Bear. On Nick Jr. Coming up next is Little Bill. On Nick Jr. Coming up next, my cat from hell. On Goanimate. Coming up next, My Little Pony fetches magic. On Hawk. Coming up next is the Wiggles. On Sprout. Coming up next is Phineas and Ferb. On Disney Channel. Coming up next is Regular Show. On Cartoon Network. Coming up next is Blue's Clues. On Nick Jr. Coming up next is Spider-Man or Marvel. Coming up next is Uncle Grandpa on Cartoon Network. Coming up next is Home Alone on Goanimate Movie Channel. Coming up next, A Christmas Story on Goanimate Movie Channel. Coming up next is Adventure Time on Cartoon Network. Coming up next is SpongeBob SquarePants on Nickelodeon. Coming up next is Wow Wow Wapsie on Nick Jr. Coming up next, Face and Friends on Nickelodeon. Beyond that, coming up next is Angry Birds on Roby. Coming up next is Star Wars on Cartoon Network. Coming up next is Mercy at Sea on Nick Jr. Coming up next is BBS Kids Representation on BBS. Coming up next is The Mr. Man Show on Cartoon Network. Coming up next is The Boss on Maggie on 2 Disney. Coming up next is Scooby-Doo on Hanna-Barbera for Cartoon Network. It's all Goanimate going back to you on Goanimate Network.